Something that had been vague and circling fell into place on a random afternoon. Nobody said anything that caused it, just suddenly it made sense out of the blue. Things that had been going around the same loop, compressed into a single clear line. That oh so that's what that was feeling, is one of the best feelings to find. The fog lifted today, this kind of clarity hits like nothing else. The fog lifted today, finally, the inside of the head has space again. These moments never arrive on schedule, but they come from the keeping of the thought. The version that kept going without answers is the one who eventually got what it sought. When something can be put into language, the moving forward becomes possible. Something about naming what was nameless makes the previously impossible probable. The fog lifted today, this kind of clarity hits like nothing else. The fog lifted today, finally, the inside of the head has space again. A new kind of fog will arrive eventually, that's fine, that's evidence of thinking hard. And knowing the clearing always comes makes it easier to sit through the dark. A day like this one is the favorite kind, head organized and ready to go. Tomorrow moving from a cleaner starting point. That alone was worth tonight, and now I know. What time it was today. Looked up and it was already evening. Work doing that to you sometimes is the best kind of sign of what you're being. On the hard days, the heavy ones, days like this are what carry you through. The paycheck matters, but this matters more when the work itself gets through to you. Work was actually fun today. These days don't come every week, but they're real. Work was actually fun today. This is why choice to make. Something went well, someone said thank you. Small things stacking up into the day. Purpose isn't always easy to name, but sometimes the body just knows the way. Not every part of it has to be loved. The difficult pieces come with the deal, but finding what you love inside the work is what makes a career something worth the feel. Work was actually fun today. These days don't come every week, but they're real. Work was actually fun today. This is why the whole thing was the choice to make. Work is more than just surviving the hours. It's also where the expression gets to land. On days like this, the clearer version shows up of why this was the thing that got planned. Looking forward to tomorrow, actually, that doesn't happen every day, it's true. Days like this are the ones worth building toward, bit by bit, stacking good days through. Wasn't trying to be funny, just said the thing. And and somehow it landed exactly right. That face when it catches someone off guard, and neither one of you can stop outright. The harder you try, the less it works that way. The natural ones are always the best kind. A laugh that just happened between two people is worth more than the planned ones you'll find. Made you laugh today, and that's the feeling. The unforced kind, the real one that just comes. Made you laugh today, and it goes both ways. Something about that hits harder than most things done. Laughter is a kind of trust in action. Only really works when the guard is down. The people you can laugh with without trying are worth holding on to, worth keeping around. Not a comedian, not performing, just existing in a way that sometimes lands. That small contribution to someone's moment is quietly one of the best things in the plans. Made you laugh today, and that's the feeling. The unforced kind, the real one that just comes. Made you laugh today, and it goes both ways. Something about that hits harder than most things done. Laughter is contagious in the best way. One real laugh can change the atmosphere. A single moment where somebody cracks up has a way of spreading to everyone near. Laugh today and got someone laughing. That alone is enough for a good night. Tomorrow, hoping for the same thing. Keeping it that simple, keeping it that light. Stepped outside and the sky was doing something. Stood there longer than intended just to watch. Stars out in numbers that keep surprising. Every time the same thought, every single turn. Easy to forget living in the city, but space is actually this close to here. When the scale of things comes into focus, the things that felt so big start to clear. Looked up at the night sky, and somehow today felt like something more. Looked up at the night sky, took a deep breath. Tomorrow feels less far. No telescope needed, no studying required. Just looking up is more than enough. The sky is there and ready for whoever shows up and gives a few quiet minutes. Somewhere right now in another part of things, someone is looking at the same sky above. Something in that parallel landing makes makes alone feel a little less of what it was. Looked up at the night sky, and somehow today felt like something more. Looked up at the night sky, took a deep breath. Tomorrow feels less far. Every night it's up there waiting for the people willing to stop and look. The moment of looking up costs nothing, but puts back something hard to find in books. Neck aching, finally started moving. Come back sometime, next time maybe bring someone. The night sky alone has something to it, but sharing it might be the better one. The promises made to yourself, nobody sees if you break them. Nobody gets angry either, but they come back to you the hardest. Kept going with the thing that was decided. No applause, no recognition came, but something inside knew clearly. That's the most honest kind of claim. Kept my promise today, that alone is worth standing proud tonight. Kept my promise today, this is how the real confidence gets made. There were days it didn't go perfectly, but never stopped, never threw it away. Doesn't have to be perfect anyway, what matters is the continuing, they say. Couldn't fake it with myself, and that was hard at times, it's true. But being honest all the way through made trust in myself something I can do. Kept my promise today, that alone is worth standing proud tonight. Kept my promise today, this is how the real confidence gets made. Promises to others matter too, but someone who keeps the ones they make to themselves is the most trustworthy kind there is. Starting from there, building everything else. Kept it again today, one more. Tomorrow doing the same thing again, stacking these promises to myself. That's the most solid confidence there is. Didn't tell anyone where I was going. Bought the ticket and got on the train. Not so much about the destination, more about the fact that it was mine to claim. A station in an unfamiliar city. Stepped off and just started walking without a map. Lost is fine, there's time today. Nothing to rush back for, nothing to snap. Solo trip, this kind is special. belongs completely to self. Solo trip, this kind is freedom. No adjusting for anyone else. Turned down a street never turned down before. Found a small cafe and stepped inside. The owner said a few things worth remembering, the kind of thing that only comes with this kind of ride. That feeling of briefly connecting with a stranger in an unfamiliar town. Travel is a series of these moments, and that alone is worth the going down. Solo trip, this kind is special. Time alone that belongs completely to self. Solo trip, this kind is freedom. No adjusting for anyone else. A little distance from the everyday reveals what the everyday actually is. The things worth being grateful for get clearer when you step away from living in the midst. On the way back, thinking come again, the people met today, the things that were seen, all wrapped together into this one trip. Something to live on, to keep the engine clean. Used to get heated over things that lately just don't land the same way. Not that the energy's all used up, more that something learned to pause and wait. Started seeing from the other side, started choosing words over reactions. Somehow ended up there without noticing. Growth tends to happen in fractions. Growing up a little feels like can't go back to before and don't want to. Growing up a little feels like this is what the work has been turning into. The embarrassing things from younger days are mostly just good laughing stories now. Those moments were so serious at the time, now they're just part of the whole somehow. No such thing as a perfect adult, but wanting to be better than yesterday, keeping that as the only measure, and trusting it will add up someday. Growing up a little feels like can't go back to before and don't want to. Growing up a little feels like this is what the work has been turning into. There was a time of overreaching, a time of pushing past hope today's version makes some sense too. Little by little, steadily, genuinely moving forward through. Something that had been snagging somewhere on a certain day just quietly left. Nothing got resolved or figured out, just somehow it stopped mattering that much. Time heals all things people say, didn't really land until recently. But yes, that's a thing that actually happens. The body keeps it and then lets it free. Lighter now, don't know exactly why. That's okay, the lightness is the point. Lighter now, tonight is the night to stay inside this feeling. Like something heavy got set down, even the body feels less weight. The luggage accumulates without you noticing and disappears the same quiet way. Letting go and giving up are different things. Understood it in the head for a while. Today it settles somewhere in the body. That's what letting go actually feels like. Lighter now, don't know exactly why. That's okay, the lightness is the point. Feel better. Contrast is what makes it real. That time was necessary in its way. That's something that can now be felt. Looks like sleep will come deep tonight. Hope to stay this light tomorrow too. Keeping days gentle and deliberate, so the lightness has a reason to continue. Looking back on that choice now, clearly glad it was made when it was more than what the result turned out to be. The self that did it was the cause. The fear was real, that part is true. Not at all clear how it would go, but from the moment of stepping forward, something started moving below. Glad I tried genuinely. Without that step, today wouldn't exist. Glad I tried from the heart, better than the alternative on the list. Failures happened, detours were taken, but continuing through them brought today. And today, the view from here is visible that wasn't there before along the way. Started getting used to challenging, and the excitement started winning over fear. What to take on next became the question. That's what growth actually looks like from here. Glad I tried genuinely. Without that step, today wouldn't exist. Glad I tried from the heart, better than the alternative on the list. There were people who pushed from behind, people who believed when it wasn't clear. Couldn't have gotten here alone. To all of them, a thank you from time something new and scary comes up, think back to the courage that was there back then. Keeping the challenges going, that's the most personal way to live again. When first arriving, didn't feel much about it. Somewhere along the way that changed. The daily road, the familiar shop. What became normal became something named. The bread place in the shopping street, the ginkgo tree that stands in the park, the chime that comes around at evening, all of it memorized deep and dark. Love this city, don't totally know why. Nothing special written on the surface. Love this city, this is the place that became the one to come back to. Coming back from trips somewhere else, stepping off at the station brings relief. Something about the familiar surroundings that works like a quiet kind of release. The time spent here all adding up, becoming the person standing in it now. The city shapes you more than you'd expect. That truth has been arriving somehow. Love this city, don't totally know why. Nothing special written on the surface. Love this city, this is the place that became the one to come back to. Even if someday there's a reason to leave, this city stays somewhere that won't forget. Part of a specific time in the life, and that alone makes it worth the debt. Walk the city again today. The familiar view got a little more beloved. That kind of feeling toward a place, that's what richness actually is. Something proved. Decided today was a nothing day. Canceled out the things that had been planned. Felt a small guilt sitting underneath, but the body said thank you, and I understand. Working hard and resting properly, only function fully as a pair. Neither one alone completes the picture, and the body always knew that. was the most important work of all. Properly rested today, tomorrow I can go again. Give it everything I've got. There was a time of ignoring the tiredness, running on without stopping to refuel. More ground gets covered now than in that period. The lesson finally starting to feel true. Getting good at resting is a skill that doesn't get talked about the way it should be. And able to switch fully off and on is what makes the long run actually work as it should. Properly rested today, that was the most important work of all. Properly rested today, tomorrow I can go again. Give it everything I've got. The empty time is actually building something. Recovery creates the next capacity, charged up by the amount of real rest taken. Moving hard again becomes possibility. Rested well today, that's more than enough for tonight. As a gift to tomorrow's self, getting proper sleep, that's what's right. Somewhere without noticing, the reaction to things had quietly shifted. The same events landing differently now. Something in how it's received had lifted. Things that used to linger long before don't grip the same way as they did. Not from forcing the change to happen, just from time the resistance undid. Something's changed, it's real, a little different now from before. Something's changed in a good direction. Maybe this is what all the work was for. The rushing period, the not going well period, all of it was making this version. Looking back on what felt like struggle, turns out it had a certain purpose. The wanting to change, being constant is the closest thing to actually changing. Eventually the gap closes quietly without the moment being clearly staging. Something's changed, it's real, a little different now from before. Something's changed in a good direction. Maybe this is what all the work was for. Doesn't have to be dramatic, small and gradual is more than fine. Looking back and thinking, yeah, I'm different, that's the only sign I need to find. Today was another good one, feeling a little more changed again. Tomorrow, same approach, keep going, one step forward, one change at a time. recognition, and somewhere along the way it became love. Can't quite remember how the shift happened, just know that now it's real, and that's enough. Even when it doesn't go perfectly, never find myself wanting to quit. As long as this feeling sticks around, that's the only reason needed for it. Doing what I love, that alone doesn't need comparing to anything else. Doing what I love, that alone gives today a meaning all its own. Whether it pays or whether it gets praise matters less than how much enjoyment's there. Sustainability lives in the loving of it that took this long to understand, but it's clear there are seasons when results don't come, but continuing because of love is different. The luxury of having something like that has been slowly coming into recognition. Doing what I love, that alone doesn't need comparing to anything else. Doing what I love, that alone gives today a meaning all its own. Doesn't have to go perfectly, the self that keeps going at what it loves feels most like the actual self, and knowing that is worth everything. Enough. Got to do what I love today. That alone makes tonight feel full and whole. Tomorrow, keeping it going. As long as this love stays, so will this soul. When lost, used to gather other people's words and end up choosing something different from the gut. After regretting that enough times, something in the approach has begun to cut. No choice is perfectly correct from the start. The choice you make becomes correct along the way. Something clicked when that idea landed, and the weight got lighter from that day. Decided to trust myself from here. If it doesn't work, at least it was my call. Decided to trust myself from here. Something about that keeps the movement going through it all. Getting pushed by someone else is fine, but the commitment when you decide yourself is different. The responsibility sitting with you is exactly what makes you go for it. Talent or natural ability matters less than believing and continuing through. That's the one thing to be unbeatable at. Stacking that up is what to do. Decided to trust myself from here. If it doesn't work, at least it was my call. Decided to trust myself from here. Something about that keeps the movement going through it all. Perfect confidence never existed at the start. It grows as you go, built along the road, looking Looking back and thinking, glad I trusted them. That day is coming. That's the only load. Today also moved based on trusting inward. That was the best call that could have been made. Tomorrow the same, protecting that judgment. That's the thing worth keeping unafraid. Knew somewhere a move had to be made, but the perfect setup never arrived. Started to understand that learning happens mid-step. Finally got comfortable with that something inside survived. The fear before starting feels bigger than the regret of never having tried. The moment that truth landed clearly, something tangled just untied. Took the first step, still can't see the end. That's okay, it doesn't need to be clear yet. Took the first step, that's where everything starts. Today that was enough. Today that's the best. Doesn't matter if it works out perfectly, the fact of doing is already real. Process over outcome, meaning over result. That's something lately starting to feel. What others think is less important than what I want and where I want to go. Staying true to that one thing is what being yourself actually shows. Took the first step, still can't see the end. That's okay, it doesn't need to be clear yet. Took the first step, that's where everything starts. Today that was enough. Today that's the best. Even standing in the same place yesterday, a year from now could be completely different ground. Accumulating takes the time it takes, but something always shifts, something always comes around. Today's step might have looked small, but something definitely started to move. That alone is worth being proud of tonight. Tomorrow just one more step. That's the groove.